morning, collective. I am Kuan Yin. Good morning, collective. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I just saw my computer do something funny. Can someone give me a heart and let me know that you can hear me? Hey, good morning, Empress High Priestess. Good morning, Jan. Good morning. Thank you very much. That's all I needed to see. All right. Child, audacity is the word of the day. Audacity. You did it. Wow. Came right back on 444. Protection. Okay. Please give me a signal that y'all can hear me. Okay, thank you. So, wow, dang, I barely got 3 words and I know I touched somebody. I'm telling you, people be telling on themselves, don't they? People really be telling on themselves. You know when you be touching the nerve. Again, I am Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. You did it all by yourself. Now, this is the energy of a basketball player, a child that you had. This is just the energy. It's not the story. You have that a daddy says, I don't want to be a part of your life. I don't want to be a part of that child's life or that unborn baby, or don't have my baby. And you have that baby anyway. And they're like, I want nothing to do with you at all whatsoever. And with that child to make sure they go to the best schools. You do whatever you have to do. And everyone's seen the movies where the child, when they graduate from high school, they get a big football or basketball contract worth millions. And the son has never seen his dad before. And he shows up at his signing for his contract. And he shows up. That's my boy. Oh, yeah, that's my boy. Yeah, I'm so proud. The chip off the whole block, type energy. And I'm so proud of him. Oh, man, son, I can't wait to work with you and blah, 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 blah. And the mama looking at him like he damn crazy. Okay. All right. So, but very different situation, but I'm giving you an idea. Your family didn't help you at all with your child, nor did you want them to or ask them to. You ain't ever asked nobody for a goddamn thing. You worked very hard and were very capable of raising and financially providing for your own child. And that's exactly what you did. Okay. From birth to wherever they are today, you took care of your child by yourself. Now, this is not about the daddy. This is about your family members, your distant meddling family members. These motherfuckers made no attempt to bond, to be a mentor to provide opportunities to contribute financially to. If anything, what these people did was create obstacles behind the scenes and in the shadows and dark areas of your life without you even knowing about that they were opposition against you, because they were not in your life either. These are family members that you did not talk to and see while you were raising your child. These are family members that your child might have heard their name or seen a picture, but your child's never had a relationship with them. They were not a mentor. They didn't contribute to piano lessons or gymnastic lessons or help you find a place to live somewhere. If you had to make sacrifices and move around, pay more for rent, or do different things and jump through hoops to get them to go to school in a better community, a better area, nicer school. If you was an advocate for your child to try to go to a better school that you auditioned for, a school of performing arts, whatever, you were your child's advocate, okay? You were your child's advocate alone for anything, any extracurricular activities that you paid for summer camp. You did everything by yourself. If a child took piano lessons, got to go to gymnastic classes, anything that your child did growing up, nobody helped you with, you did by yourself. And you brought that child here and you already fully expected to provide for them and to try to provide the best life that you could. Okay. And just like all human beings, all children at some point have something that they disagree with their parents about, have some kind of gripe, because none of us are perfect. There's always going to be something that they're disgruntled about. Normal, because nobody is perfect. But these family members that were not even a mentor, didn't even have a friendship. Matter of fact, they had no relationship or contact with your child the whole time they were growing up. Your child could have gone to trade school, graduated from college, and everything. These people did not make contact with your child until they needed them to help them to come against you. Literally. They didn't make any contact with your child until they needed your child's help to do something against you. And they didn't do a damn thing but create challenges for you in your life while you took care of your child. If you didn't have money or had obstacles that you didn't know about in your life that your family was secretly throwing at you, throwing shade and paying people to do things to you, your child don't even realize the reason you were struggling with them is because the same people they partnered up with that pumped them up are the same people that were creating challenges for you while you were trying to be a good provider for them. You understand? So it's almost like, and of course they wouldn't understand this, because any gripe they have with you about not being a perfect parent, and whoever you are a provider, okay? Whoever you are, I don't think you were rich, but you made sure that the needs were provided. Transportation, food, possibly even home cooked food to make sure they were healthy. You might have been a very health conscious parent when it comes to eating home greens, making sure your child get their rice and cabbage, beans and the right type of stuff, juice, no high fructose corn syrup, whatever. Whoever you are, I feel like you did the best that you could. And of course, you're not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Okay. Especially if you come from a fucked up family, you did the best you could with the tools that you were given, as well as trying to go through your transformation and do your shadow work. And you did the best you could with the tools you were given, because we only get better every generation. Okay. So whatever gripe your child may have had with you about your imperfections, which is normal. And these are normal things that every parent and child goes through. This is what these distant family members that created problems in your life, while your child don't even realize the reason you didn't have was because of these same people that they collaborated with. This is what they use to triangulate your child against you. In other words, anything that your child had to complain, you were busy all the time because you were working all the time. You might have had to function in both masculine and feminine energy, and you might have had to overfunction. Some of you might have had to literally overfunction in masculine and feminine energy, meaning go to work, and because you want your child to also eat the right foods, you might have expended a lot of money and effort into making sure that you had time to cook food. You might have had to do your car maintenance, your home. You might have been working very hard. You might have had to clean your gutters, cut the grass, do your car maintenance, cook the meals, grocery shop, run around, do your laundry, make all your arrangements for moving, also work. You might have had to do every single thing by yourself and overfunction, basically as a man and a woman, being a single mother for your child, which probably didn't leave you a whole lot of time to do extra things that people that have more money might have been able to do, or a married couple might be able to do. Just, little extra things like, we're going to go to the spa, we're going to do this, we're going to do. You might not have been able to do anything like that because you might have had to overfunction in just working and trying to make sure your child got a good education, whatever. Long story short, your family, the ones that are distant from you, that you never had a relationship with, and your child never had a relationship, approached your child when they became a young adult. And they utilized whatever gripes your child had with you growing up to bond with them, even though a lot of the problems were created by those same people. And they forged a type of relationship with them and made them some kind of offer. And there was a lot of elements of manipulation involved. And your child participated in something where they promised that if they could make you sick, and they felt like if they could get your child on board, they would get what they wanted out of you. If they could make you sick, illness in the reverse, or get rid of you, or claim you were mentally ill, that they would all be rich. And I think your child's gripe with you had to do with money and not being able to afford a lifestyle for them, like other people that they might have been connected to, because you might have worked hard to make sure they could go to school, a better school than maybe wherever you lived at, or whatever the case may be. Your child might have been connected to other children while they were in school that might have had more than them. And they might have blamed you and felt like you should have done more. You should have more money. You should have provided me a better lifestyle. You should have whatever, or some energy of ungratefulness. Okay. And your family might have tried to, explain to your child, well, the reason that we couldn't help your mother, or the reason we couldn't do this, that, and the other to help you, because you should have had a better life. Your mother should have done better for you. You're knowing goddamn well that the reason you didn't have a better life, and the reason that you went through what you went through, was because your family put a contract on you when you were your child's age. And they put a contract on you for people, for your child's father to do spell work on you and to hold you back. Okay. They sent people in your life to catfish you. They blackballed you in your jobs. Your family had been doing things to sabotage you so you wouldn't have a roof over your head. But you didn't know your family was doing all these things. Your family put a contract on you to be energy harvested. And that's one of the reasons why you were struggling. And they were all told not to help you. Your family was all told to create problems for you in secret and keep their energy back from you so you would struggle. Now, your child didn't realize this. And your family framed it to them as if you were just the black sheep of the family because you were rebellious, you were hard-headed, you didn't want to listen, or something like that. Like you're the bad guy. Okay, you're the bad guy. And they were like, we have money and we can help you, but to help you, your mother's a karmic. She's no good. Look, she'd be doing better financially, and she should have been able to do better for you if she was in alignment. So if you join us, we'll help you out financially and we'll set you up, not knowing the whole time that you have wealth that your family was holding from you, and they needed your child's help to steal your energy and to steal your help. Your family tricked your child, and your child, because they didn't understand how deep it went, they wanted to use and abuse and misuse and manipulate your child against you to carry out what they were already doing before they were ever even born. Okay. So your child collaborated with your family to make you sick, to make you seem like you were mentally ill, to get money. Now, they should have known that if you got to try to make somebody appear to be mentally ill, try to make somebody appear to be sick, that means that you are not those things. So there must be something wrong. There's something in the buttermilk ain't clean. You know what I mean? Because they're like, if you were like that, why do we have to sabotage you to make you appear that way? But of course, this is someone whose frontal lobe has not been fully developed yet. That's still in an energy of being ungrateful. Whoever you are, you have high priest or high priestess energy. Okay. And your family knew that about you before you ever had kids. And that's why they targeted you to profit off of you. You are a person of high stature and a person of high honor as well. And that's why your family manipulated your environment your whole life to make sure that you would be only connected to people, places, and things that would block opportunities for you. And your child's father was paid money by your family from the beginning, even before your child was born, to do spell work on you to hold you back. Okay. Now, nobody is getting no motherfucking unexpected money. Okay. It's a complete bust. Whatever they promised your child, they manipulated your child in a lifestyle where your child was used and abused by your family the same way that you were. And now your child's eyes are open and they can see all you all did was put me into unhealthy, bad situations where you had me abuse my own health and my own body. I did well by myself before y'all came into my life. You understand? Your child could have graduated from college. Your child could have graduated from high school. Your child could have started their own entrepreneurial business. Whatever your child did, they did without your family already. Okay. But your family came in and fucking disrupted your child's growth and their path by making them an offer to get fast money and throwing them off of their path. Your child is the chip off of the old block off of you. Your child has high priest or high priestess energy just like you. And they wanted to use your child. Okay. Whoever you are, you're in the energy of gratitude. You have a spiritual higher perspective of life. Okay. And no, you were not perfect. Of course not. If you come from a dysfunctional family, of course you came here for lessons. And you were born into that family to overcome certain trials and tribulations attributed to your self-esteem, your self-worth, and things you had to learn. And of course, you had some toxic ways that you had to learn lessons and grow out of. That's part of the soul's journey. But you went through them and you were able to break free of any chains that were placed upon you in childhood based on the family dynamic you come out of. And you were able to break out of certain mindsets and to do your shadow healing work to become who you were destined to be, a person of high honor. Okay. You are never alone because you have ancestors that have been supporting you the whole way. You are the picture of health, physically and energetically and spiritually. These people did not have success in reverse because they operate in dishonesty. Whoever you are, they think that you are ignorant ass. But their reason for thinking you're an ignorant ass is because you're honest and you transparent and you say what other people are thinking, but don't have the courage to say. You live your truth, okay? And because you're not afraid to live your truth, to show your flaws, to be transparent and honest. These are people that cover up their flaws with money. These are people that cover up their insecurities, their low self-esteem, and their unhealed issues with money and assets and things to make it look like they are on the up and up. But whoever you are, you're very honest, you're very transparent, and you're not ashamed of your journey as a human being. You're not ashamed of being able to overcome whatever obstacles and challenges you got as a child along your path and overcoming them. You wear it as a badge of honor, and you're proud of yourself for all of your spiritual and financial accomplishments, because you are doing well today. You're doing very well, okay? And because you're so honest and transparent, and you speak the truth about sexual abuse, you speak the truth about narcissistic emotional abuse, verbal abuse, and you're very direct and honest and transparent about how these people operate, it makes them uncomfortable, because it forces them to look at themselves, ugly parts of themselves, their own spiritual journey that got halted because they were not and did not have the strength and the courage to face their shadow, to face their disappointment, to face the abuse they went through that created the distorted energies that they are today. They were not able to heal because they didn't have the courage and strength to reflect instead of projecting onto others. Okay. You make them uncomfortable because you speak the direct truth. A lot of people that are direct and honest and that will blurt out the truth about things that make other people uncomfortable, everybody shuns them. Oh no, she's crazy. She's crazy. Why? Because she speaks about sexual abuse, because she talks about gaslighting, narcissistic abuse, because she talks about emotional manipulation, because she speaks the honest truth that you're not in a real love relationship, that you're in survival mode, that you're not even attracted to your husband, because you're completely straightforward and honest. Really? That's crazy? Okay. Whoever you are, they label you as crazy because you're honest and you speak uncomfortable truths. What is the energy crowning this read? So I feel like this child is a young adult that regrets partnering up with a family member that took advantage of their inability to process whatever gripe they had with you growing up. And that's fine. That's normal. Of course, I'm sure whatever gripe they had, it might be very legitimate. Okay. But at the end of the day, your family took advantage of what's normal. Your family took advantage of what's normal by getting in your child's ear to, instead of encouraging them to heal something with you or express to you what they're unhappy about or what their gripe was, so that you all could talk to each other or heal together or do some therapy or whatever the case may be. Instead of doing that, these people that were never in their life saw an opportunity to manipulate that and abuse them. They abused your child even sexually by getting them into a lifestyle and a situation where they were abusing their own body, because they knew that your child was a high priestess just like you. By throwing them into a lifestyle that they were a part of, not you. You're not a part of that lifestyle. You never have been. But your family, they are. And I don't know how anyone could not see that as being karmic. But nonetheless, they manipulated them. At the end of the day, they manipulated them because they only wanted to use them to get what they wanted. And they used their whatever they were upset with you about, instead of encouraging you all to have a good relationship, they encouraged them to separate from you completely and join them. And that's why somebody's child receives spiritual judgment in going bankrupt completely, okay, financially, because of what they did against you, because you are a person of high honor. And the Bible says, honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days may be long. It doesn't say your mother and father are perfect, but it does say honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days might be long. And especially when you have a parent that really loves you, that did the best they could, and you know they did. Okay. What is the energy crowning this read? especially when you know they love you and wanted the best for you. What is the energy crowning this read? Yeah, somebody is extremely burdened right now. Uh, Part of this had to do with draining your energy and draining this child's energy. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. This was the type of business that these distant family members was into. Draining divine people, people of high honor. Oh yes, spirit. The business your family was into. And this is family members that you were not growing up with and connected to and didn't have a relationship with. They were into the occult, and they were into draining the spiritual power of people that are of spiritual high honor. And your family knew that you were a person of high honor spiritually, okay, even when you were younger. And they wanted to drain you, and they did drain you. They drained you through things they orchestrated that you were unaware of, okay? And they brought your child into this lifestyle of draining your energy. And they couldn't put together or realize that, oh my God, this is what they were doing to my mother. This whole draining energy, this is what it was about. They did do things to sabotage her financially and sabotage her relationship wise so that they could drain her energy and manifest from it. That's what they were doing. And they're doing it to me too. But they were already knee deep in the shit with your family by the time they realized that they captured you at a young age without you knowing. The only difference between you and your child is they told your child the business that they were into. You didn't know. It was involuntary with you. You understand? Whoever you are, this draining of energy of these children and sacrificing and getting pregnant to sacrifice babies and pregnancies for wealth, you would never touch anything like that with a 10-foot pole. You were being drained from childhood without your knowledge, okay? You were not, you never gave your consent. Unaware, unbeknownst to you, you were drained. But when they got your child caught up in this lifestyle, your child was aware of what they were into and were participating in. Right now, somebody might be having a lot of sleepless nights because they have a lot of burdens on their back they're dealing with. What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle? And the thing is, you would really think somebody might be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and somebody could be a fire sign as well. But I think this is energy we're talking about. You would think that as auntie or as uncle or older cousin or grandma or grandpa, you know, if a child was mad at their mom or dad about something and they that you're not a parent that's strung out on drugs, and they know you're hardworking, and they know you've created a life for yourself and your child, and they've seen you do very positive things and be successful. They've seen you, let's just say, for instance, they've seen you go out of your way to try to get your child into good schools, to try to, you sacrificed your own freedom, the ability to go on vacations and do things, to work hard, to live at least within proximity of places that your child can get a better education. It might be a better school system. If your family saw you trying your best to make sure your child could go to school in a better environment, or coming out of your pocket to pay for tutoring or for piano lessons or guitar lessons, or go out of your way to pay for gymnastics or just extra shit. That's not things that a parent that's a drug addict that doesn't care. Those are not the type of things that a parent that their child does and goes out of their way to do for their child. Okay. A parent that does not care about their child is all about me, 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 me. A parent that doesn't care is not trying to find ways to invest in their child's future, in trying to help them develop different skills and talents that they could use to go to performing arts school, to something that might help them get a scholarship to go to college. They're not taking actions to try to put their child in, even if you didn't have a lot of money. You're not striving to do that. Instead, all your money is going into getting your hair and nails done. All your money is going into going on vacations and partying and this, that, and the other. You're not doing things to try to put your child into better situations that will give them a leg up in life based on wherever you are. You're not doing things like that, okay? Your family, you would expect or even think that if they did get involved and they did see some type of disgruntled behavior or some type of resentment going on in a child, you would think that they would encourage conflict resolution. You would think that they would want to foster a healthy relationship with that parent rather than try to separate it and tear it to shreds completely. Why would you do the opposite? Because you're karmic, because you hate love, because you're unhealed, and you want to see that child unhealed too. For somebody, they showed me there was also an underlying hidden Willie Lynch issue at play as well. Whatever type of Willie Lynch issue that was. And you had family members that worked with your child that did not like your child. There were people your child collaborated with that did not like your child, but they wore a mask with them. Okay. So their obstacle is, I feel like this is the energy they wanted your child in. The King of Wands reverse. That's somebody with low self-esteem. That's somebody that does not honor their body, their vessel. That's somebody that utilizes their sexual energy as a way to exchange for money or resources or things of that nature, or allows people to use their sexual energy, or they use it in this type of a way. The problem is somebody pulled their energy back and is putting a boundary because they've had enough abuse from somebody. Somebody could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Somebody pulled their energy back and they're getting more realistic about are they getting the benefits of whatever type of mentorship, whoever mentored this adult child and told them that this is how you make money. Your mother is don't know what she's talking about. That's why she's broke. No, your mother was broke because your family was siphoning your mother's energy and blocking opportunities and blocking her love life and sending warlocks toward her. That's why your mother has the right type of energy to be creative, to manifest anything that she wants. But they convinced your child that by utilizing their energy the way the rest of your family that might be dick sucking whores, both the men and the women, they could become wealthy. But your child is not seeing a return on their investment. And they're saying, whoever this child is, they're seeing these older family members, both men and women, that were never in their life before, that led them astray. Now that this child is broken, does not have any money, and has put wear and tear on their body, they're seeing that if this is an uncle and an aunt, this uncle and aunt ain't nothing but a fucking dick sucking whore that use their body up and has low self-esteem and miserable and uncomfortable with their own demons. And they just wanted to see everybody else miserable. and this child realizes that these dick-sucking whore members of your family were utilizing the mother's energy all this time to get what they have. Everything that they got was of your energy, and your child didn't realize that shit. Everything they got was off of your energy. That's why you might have been down bad, and they even had things to even show your child because they got it off your energy. And the only way they could continue to get things from your energy was to get your child to cooperate, to try to say you have a mental illness, but illness in the reverse. To try to get your child to help them get some kind of control over you because you healed. And they needed control over you so that they could still use your energy to come up off of. Okay? These dick-sucking whores in your family, both the men and the women, because I'm picking up on an older male in your family that sucks dick of men that belong to an inner circle and from the wealth class. He was a young whore. Okay? Whoever these people are, your child didn't get a return on their investment, and they realized again, they were the only reason your family had abundance because they utilized the mother's energy. And because they lost your energy, they had to recruit your child to help them to try to get control over you so that they could keep using your energy. And you had it the whole time. It's almost like, bitch, you got $1 billion in the bank worth of energy. Okay. You got grown up. You got $1 billion worth of energy in your bank. Okay. And your family gets half of that $1 billion. And they run out of money and they need more, but you got older and you found out you had money in the bank and you claimed it. Okay. You claimed your money in the bank. Okay. And your family is like, well, we're going broke. We need to get the other half of that money. How are we going to do it? Well, we will block the person from the bank, from their bank. And then we'll tell their child that we need their help to get that money out the bank by making them think that you're broke and that we're wealthy, and we'll share our wealth, which is your wealth. Actually, we're going to steal the money from your mother, that other half of that $1 billion, that half of the other half $1 billion. We're going to steal it from your mother, and then we'll give you some of it. When that child is entitled, not entitled, but that child already would have received it because they are your child. They literally needed your child or children to steal something from you that they could have because they're your child. Show me how that makes sense. Show me how it makes sense to get someone's child to steal something that the child is already entitled to because it belongs to you. That's how screwed up they had and confused they had your child. Your child didn't need to help them steal something from you because your child was already going to benefit from it. It's these losers connected in your family, your distant family, that needed something from you that your child already could have because they're your child. So if you come on our side, we'll help you get something that you were going to get anyway and help us steal it from your mother. Let's go. What happened in the recent past? So your child's like, no, you're not going to use my energy and I'm broke. I feel like your child is struggling financially right now. And they're like, no, you're not going to use my energy while I'm broke. I feel like this is something that's been going on for 3 to 5 years. In the recent past, somebody's child might have Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn in their chart placements heavy. Okay, this Knight of Pentacles, your child is an adult now. Your child is an adult, okay? They might be under 30, okay? In the recent past, while they were still in alignment with these people, they still were in some energy like they were in it to win it. They would do whatever they had to do. They would do whatever they had to do. Good morning, baby. Go eat your breakfast. Come on. Come on. Okay. So in the recent past, they got your child to boom up. They got your child. Thank you. Got it. We got the message, honey. Mwah. Go. Okay. In the recent past, your child felt like they had to do whatever they had to do. And they felt like that if they did what these people told them to do, even though the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and not seeing a return. To get somebody to go along with something the first time, sometimes you have to fake results. So, like if they wanted your child to believe that they could manifest on a high level doing this type of business, they would have they would have got your child to do some kind of energy harvesting. And even if they didn't get the money from it, they would have act like the magic worked, and they would have given them something of substance, like a place to live, large lump sum of money, send them on an expensive vacation or something like that. You understand? So they were like, oh my God, it worked. I did what you told me to do and it worked. And it could have been like a farce. You understand? Like, yeah, if you sleep with this warlock right here, we're going to do spell work and utilize this energy. We're going to harness your mom's energy and you're going to get a lot of money. And they might have done it and it didn't work, but they still sent them on a vacation to Costa Rica, some cheap ass place, Dominican Republic, some fucking $600 motherfucking vacation or some bullshit. You know, look, here, we're going to send you on a vacation as a reward because, yeah, it happened. It worked. And it didn't work, but it was to get them in the mindset of, wow, this really works. So that they'll believe that what they're doing is working. So they'll continuously go along with it until it does actually work. You understand? So they did it for a while with these people and thought that they were doing good. But then when these people were not really getting the return that they needed, that's when they buckled down on this child and was like, hey, now we're going to need you to really put in and do X, Y, Z. We need it to work for real. What do you mean work for real? Oh, nothing. But we need you to really, because right now we're not getting what we want. We tried to do a ritual. We tried to blah, blah, blah. And we're not getting the energy we need. So recently, in the recent past, they used your child's sexual energy again. Your child had sex with one of these people, these warlock energies, because they wanted to win at all costs. And they were working with a feminine that operates in some kind of bottom bitch type energy. Okay. That was, by the way, physically assaulting and abusing your child. Okay. That didn't want to let go. She already knew that they couldn't get your energy, but she didn't want to let go because she's delusional. So she gaslit and emotionally manipulated your child. Okay. And I'm picking up that she was physically assaulting your child at one point too. Okay. That's something else to collaborate with a bitch that's going to put their hands on your child and you're going to still work with that bitch instead of going to your mama so your mama could put hands and feet on her ass. But hey, that's part of the karma. You know, that's part of the karma, you know, for collaborating and continuously trying to work with these people. To have a bitch go across the side of your head that don't like your mother and you're going to work with them and still be cool with them. Okay. It came out in another reading. So now somebody that they work with couldn't move to calmer waters. So they did the sex magic again to win at all costs in the recent past, and it still didn't work. And they can't move to calmer waters right now. Tell me about the situation right now with this 8 of Cups reverse. That might be that bottom bitch energy. Whoever she is, she wants to make a prostitute out of your child. She wants to literally pimp your child. And this woman might have an underlying hidden Willie Lynch issue at play. So in her psyche, she might be getting some kind of gratification out of trying to abuse your child. Okay, she might be psychologically getting some gratification, you know, because this bottom bitch energy might have a Willie Lynch going on, issue going on. And she might not like your child because of whatever the fuck they look like. And your child don't see that bitch do not like her. Okay? Or him. Tell me more about this 8 of Cups reverse. Okay. The Ace of Wands reverse. Okay. Somebody has separated from somebody. Somebody might be trying to balance their own situation right now because somebody divorced or broke up with them and they're not taking any more action with them. They're having a tower because somebody is wasting time doing magic and you keep moving forward. All their magic is backfiring. That's this bottom bitch energy, this 8 of Cups reverse. It's almost like something where this person wants to see your child go through something that they might have gone through. This person might have a disease that they can't get rid of, or a sickness or illness, and they might be shooting real bad, and they might have completely destroyed their whole body, letting different men and women abuse them sexually for many, many years. Okay. Your child, it's something psychologically with this woman where she wants to see your child hurting as much as she is and go through whatever she went through. Okay. And your child doesn't realize that this woman hates her ass and really wants her to suffer the way she's suffering. And your child's not picking up on that. Okay. Or maybe now he or she has picked up on it and realized, oh my God, you really don't like my ass. And it brings you pleasure to drag me down to the gutter where you are. Okay. So tell me about this. They're stuck in a cycle now. Tell me about the 4 of Wands reverse. Somebody broke up with somebody. Somebody is not getting a new start. Tell me about the 4 of Wands reverse. This person that broke up with somebody. Who broke up? Who broke up or is breaking up with somebody in order to balance the situation? Someone could be set. All right, I saw the King of Cups. There's a father figure who's complete wish fulfillment. Someone is very emotional right now. Okay, somebody's drowning in their emotions right now because somebody is no longer celebrating or in this friendship. They're not in a friendship with this King of Pentacles. Who's this King of Pentacles? Someone might have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their chart. Somebody that couldn't create an illusion to get control over you. So they're the King of Pentacle energy. Tell me more. And they feel backstabbed and betrayed. They're the King of Pentacles that in your family that was orchestrating an illusion so that with your child's help, they could get control over you and say you're mentally ill so that they could have control over your life. Person was unable to, through the justice system and through using your child's testimony, convince anyone that you are mentally incapable of providing for yourself, number one. Number two, that you're a threat to yourself or another person. You can't just go and get no goddamn conservatorship over somebody because you claim they're mentally ill because their spiritual abilities or belief of having abilities or whatever. No, that's not good enough. You cannot, you have to be a threat to yourself or to somebody else and unable to financially provide for yourself, whereby they can say that you're a threat to yourself because you don't have access to food and shelter because you can't take care of yourself. It's something like that. So somebody wanted this child to give some kind of testimony in court or to a judge that you're strung out on drugs and you're unable to provide food for yourself and shelter for yourself or something like that, because they can't prove that you are a threat to yourself or to others or anything else like that. You cannot just go around and say somebody's crazy and I want control over them. You got to prove that shit. Okay. So they couldn't do it. So the person in your family that was working with the masculine that was in a relationship with this bottom bitch energy, that person is going broke, and they have their own other responsibilities, and they don't see any money coming in, and they know their magic is never going to work on you because they don't have a connection to you. Okay, so they are moving on from this opportunity this person in your family presented them with to do magic on you with this bottom bitch energy that was working together with your child to harness your energy, to do spell work on you, to make you crazy or drive you mad. Okay, somebody might have Virgo in their chart with the Hermit reverse. So right now, this King of Pentacles is on their own. Tell me more. What's going on with this King of Pentacles right now? The World card. The cycle for what they did to you in childhood is completely dead and over. These people will not ever be able to cause obstacles in your life for you again. Everybody's pulling their energy back from helping to create illusions in your life to try to stop your finances, to try to make you homeless, or to try to make you look like some kind of prostitute energy. The Queen of Wands reverse. They had an illusion going that you were some kind of a prostitute. This was the illusion somebody had in your family going about you. And they got your child to participate or testify to a judge or try to say you were some kind of prostitute. And you might be a whole practicing celibacy for years now. You might be completely celibate. You might not even date at all whatsoever. But they were trying to spin an illusion that you were out here, you were a prostitute. And what's going on right now with this Knight of Pentacles? Somebody could not backstab and betray you. Okay, more about that situation. Somebody could not backstab and betray you, meaning they couldn't get away with what they were trying to do. And it's a missed opportunity, and they have to let go, trying to find ways to hold you back by claiming that you were either a prostitute or mentally ill. The Page of Swords. What is the Page of Swords? There might be an imbalance to something, or someone could be a Sagittarius. They're the Queen of Pentacles here. Someone might have communicated something to somebody here about something that they have to release it and let it go. So that King, Queen of Pentacle energy in your family has communicated to this adult child that they're releasing it and they have to let it go, meaning they're not going to be able to move forward with the illusion that you're a prostitute. Okay. Somebody didn't get what they were expecting. Somebody wanted to create an illusion by sending people to befriend you, to be your friend, to try to get in close to you, to try to date you. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. The Star reverse. Someone might have Aquarius in their chart. Somebody couldn't get their wish fulfillment, okay, to make something happen very quickly. Somebody might be a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It was their wish fulfillment to make it, to send somebody toward you very quickly that would become your best friend and then date you or get in your enough to you to find a way to set you up to make you look like a prostitute. Okay. Somebody was trying to get close enough to you to try to set you up to make you look like a prostitute. And they were unable to accomplish this. The Hermit reverse. Someone might have a Virgo placement in their chart. And now they have to end a conflict. What is the Ace of Pentacles? Somebody can't recover from something that might be of value. An Ace of Pentacles, they have to provide you clarity about an injustice that they did that, or that they were complicit with something that was done. Tell me more, because they're not happy with the results from the whatever they were trying to do in the past. So there was some kind of injustice that was committed against you. Talk to me about that justice in reverse, the imbalance that these people caused in your life. Somebody might have found out about the imbalance that they caused in your life, and the devil reverse. Somebody might be taking very quick action to do something right now. What's the Three of Cups? An Emperor energy. This could be an older person. Give me some energy on this Emperor. I don't know. Someone could be a salesman. Somebody could be from Venezuela. Somebody might be a notary. Give me some energy on this Emperor, please and thank you. Give me some energy on this Emperor energy, please and thank you. All right. This might be an Aries. Someone might be a drummer. Somebody might pledge Omega Sci-Fi. Give me some energy on this Emperor. A notary. A scientist. Mental health evaluator. Someone might be from an island. Somebody might be an elementary school worker. Somebody might be a tarot card reader. That's part of a community. I picked up on this energy before of somebody that might be like a Middle Eastern, Arab or Gypsy type energy that was doing something if you're a tarot card reader, to make sure you didn't get exposure, to make sure that you didn't make any money. If you're a tarot card reader, a notary, somebody might have been taken. Somebody might be a tarot card reader, and somebody might have had some kind of guardianship over you legally in the past, illegally in the past, and they might have used the notary to open a bank account or something in your name and say that you had a mental illness. Have been getting more than half of your money without you knowing about it, because they said that you were mentally ill and been taking your money. I feel like somebody might have had an illegal conservatorship that got reversed in court because they couldn't substantiate their claim. But during that period of time, if you're a tarot card reader, somebody might have used a notary to open a bank account in your name and to take your money and claim they were putting it away in a bank account for you because you're mentally ill and you can't pay your own bills. Oh, fuck yeah, that's a lawsuit. You goddamn right, that's a lawsuit. You might be on a platform or be a tarot card reader, and somebody could have said they're in a relationship with you and you're mentally ill and you can't pay your own bills and manage your finances. They might have had something illegal, a temporary illegal conservatorship or something like that happened, where they got a notary to open a bank account in your name. And they might have been stealing more than half of your money from your platform legally, so to speak, putting it into an account, claiming they're paying your bills for you because you're mentally ill and they have conservatorship over you with this notary energy. This is an Emperor. Somebody might have Aries in their chart. I can't make it up. Mental health evaluator, assessor. There's a scientist here. These people are so dirty. Matter of fact, let me get some energy on this shit right here. Let me get some energy on this. Hold on. Use the other one. I want you to tell me what this Emperor energy did, Holy Spirit. Somebody out here might have claimed they were in a relationship with you or married to you that you probably don't have nothing to do with. Somebody might have claimed that they were in a relationship with you or married to you and y'all were living together, and you had a mental illness and couldn't pay bills. So they just let you be on a platform, but they have to get your money so they can pay your bills for you. Tell me about what this Emperor did, Holy Spirit. Tell me about what this Emperor did. What did this Emperor do? Tell me what this Emperor did. Somebody is way down right now, or somebody might not be closed off to something, or was not closed off to something. What did this Emperor do? Please help me channel these messages to come through as simply put as possible so as to be understood with perfect clarity. Somebody was not closed off to something. They were expecting, somebody might have been expecting, this could be a Taurus or a divorce, someone not to take a risk, or somebody was expecting someone not to get a new start. Clarify, what is the Hierophant? What is this? Clarify the Hierophant reverse, please. Oh, somebody is backstabbed and betrayed. Who's this Hierophant energy? Something's not going in this person's favor. Okay. So this might be a Taurus. Oh, okay. So this is a Taurus. So this Hierophant got cut off. This is not an actual Hierophant energy. This is a Taurus. This is a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising that this Aries cut off. Somebody claimed they was married to you or in a relationship with you, and they got a notary to collect your money from a platform for somebody. And they were with a Taurus energy that they've recently cut off. Y'all looking at my hands, I never made shit up. The Eight of Wands reverse. So they cut this person off and released something. What did they release? Clarify the Four of Pentacles reverse. Clarify their complete wish fulfillment was a Queen of Wands. What is the Eight of Cups? The Devil reverse, the Hermit reverse. Their complete wish fulfillment was to be with some Queen of Wands energy. I don't know, you might be Aries, Leo, Sag, or you might be very attractive. Queen of Swords. All right, so there was somebody that was very, very attractive that they really, really wanted to be with. Okay, and they might have been working with the Taurus energy to do things, but they got clarity about something. What did they get clarity about? That they couldn't get away with something and it was a missed opportunity. So there is I feel like this person has a heavy Aries placement in their chart. Whoever this person is, there was a very, very attractive Queen of Wands energy they wanted to be with, but they needed a certain amount of money to be with this person. They thought that they were going to get this money from a scheme that they had with a Taurus. So we have, I'm just going to say Aries for now. Whoever this older man is, I'm picking up masculine energy. He was in cahoots with a Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. And they were stealing from you. And they thought by stealing from you that they would be able to get enough money and then he could be with the woman of his dreams. But he couldn't be with her unless he had a certain amount of money. And he was going to get that money off of your ass. Okay. Tell me about this notary energy, Holy Spirit. What was done with this notary? Tell me what was done. Clarify this notary. What was done with this notary? Doesn't use their emotional intelligence. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. Tell me about this notary. They might have been doing spell work, and they were working on something here with this notary, but they were unable to get some money. The Star. So there might be an Aquarius involved too. Here, they were doing spell work. Somebody might have seen somebody as a star or a good investment, and they did spell work over a notary. to get a 10 of Pentacles. But something could have been blocked. Clarify the 2 of Swords. Clarify the 2 of Swords. Somebody can't recover. Somebody could not recover because they couldn't utilize a notary to get a 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like somebody might have been trying to get some money out of an account or a bank or something like that. I really feel like somebody was trying to access, somebody might be from Delaware. I feel like somebody was trying to access a bank account. Somebody might be of Central African descent. Somebody, PNC Bank in Alabama. Okay. Somebody might have been trying to access a bank account, possibly. What were they trying to access, Holy Spirit, through this notary? What were they trying to access through this notary? They said break it up. Somebody might have even been connected to someone from France, or they might have tried to do something at a bank in France. I can't make it up. They showed me France, European country. Yep. Somebody might have even gone as far as going to Europe to access something from a bank that might be where you are, in the country you're in. But they might have thought that if we can't get the money out in, say you're in North America, if they couldn't get the money out of a bank account with your name in North America, somebody might have traveled to France or a European country that might have, like Bank of America is in England and London and, you know, America. So in other words, if somebody opened up an account with an illegal conservatorship and had a large amount of your money, if you have a platform, going into that bank account in your name, and then that illegal conservatorship got reversed in court because they found out that you're not mentally ill and you're perfectly capable of providing for yourself, these people still wanted to try to hurry up and get that money out of the bank because that's your money from your platform that they were having a portion of it sent to this account. They couldn't get it done in America, so they figured, if I go to France or if I go to this European country where the same bank is, maybe we can get a notary or someone in another country we can do some kind of identity theft and send somebody to withdraw the money from a bank in another country. Okay. Tell me, notary, anything else with this notary energy? Switzerland. Y'all see Switzerland, somebody from Switzerland was not closed off. And I did pick up on a Nigerian energy in Switzerland in another read that feels like this one. Anything else connected to this notary? Anything else? Virginia. Bitch, I can't make this shit up. I can't fucking make it up. I can't make it up. This Emperor energy might live in Virginia, okay, that did this. Colorado, bitch, I can't make this shit up. Yeah, this was a whole fucking scheme. I can't make this shit up. Can't make it up at all. This Aries might live in Virginia or might have lived in Virginia, okay? They might have been working with someone in Colorado. They might have had a connection in Switzerland, and they might have had a connection in France or another European country. These people were trying to access a bank account, and they were trying to utilize a notary, and they were doing spell work. Somebody is from Alabama. Tell me about, what is PNC Bank? Something's about to get balanced out, and someone's going to move to calmer waters. Tell me about PNC Bank. Somebody's not going to recover. The 9 of Wands reversed. So I don't know, somebody's money might be in PNC Bank and somebody was cut out and blocked from accessing this bank account. Clarify the 8 of Wands reverse. And Aquarius. Woo, child. So there might have been an Aquarius that might have been blocked from accessing this bank account. It could be PNC Bank, and they've been stuck in a cycle trying to find a way to access this bank account. Okay? And they might be under judgment right now. Tell me about Switzerland. Tell me about Switzerland. Someone's releasing a burden. This King of Swords energy. Who's this King of Swords in Switzerland? A doctor? Oh, wait a minute. A doctor? All right, wait a minute. Let me take a look at something real quick. Clarify this mental health evaluator. Tell me about this mental health evaluator assessor. Tell me about this mental health. Booyah! Booyah! Somebody might be from Switzerland or of Swiss descent. This could be a European, a white person, or it could even be a person of another race that has a connection to Switzerland. I did pull a Nigerian energy that was connected to Switzerland, but somebody is a mental health assessor with some kind of connection to Switzerland. What did they want this mental health assessor connected to Switzerland to do? What was this mental health assessor connected to Switzerland supposed to do? What were they supposed to do? They didn't think right about a family. They didn't realize something about a community or a group of people. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse, they kicked them out their energy. The Tower, the Death card. It was a tower. They ended something. The Five of Pentacles reverse, clarify that Death card. Clarify that, about killing somebody. About who killing somebody. To win at all cost. A Capricorn. So somebody had broken thinking, and they didn't think about something correctly. Somebody might have said you had mental health issues, and they didn't realize. I feel like somebody didn't realize that somebody wanted to kill you. They might have said you had a mental health issue, and that's why they needed access to your money. But in actuality, these people were trying to kill you. And there was someone was either very obsessed or they're a Capricorn. Tell me about this mental health evaluator. They kicked them out that. The Page of Pentacles reverse. Somebody was going to try to, they didn't get what they expected. Somebody connected to Switzerland, it might be a Capricorn. They thought the Ten of Pentacles reverse. That's a part of this family or community. They can't take action. They wanted to have you killed. Tell me about this Capricorn. Tell me about this Capricorn. This is who is in this destructive energy against you because of some money that might be in PNC Bank. This is who was attacking you and paying other people to do it in your family and people you dated. And they wanted to have you sacrifice. The Four of Wands reverse. Somebody was waiting for the Four of Wands reverse. Somebody could had a secret agenda and they were waiting for someone to get divorced, or somebody was waiting for a divorce, or they were expecting someone to separate or break up with somebody. And they're sad. Somebody could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that was wanting to break up with someone and now they can't move to calmer waters. So was somebody wanting a divorce or a breakup from somebody with a lot of money, and they were expecting to get money off of your death, and that would free them from a marriage? A Knight, the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so there's some kind of water sign that was expecting to be able to get out of a marriage with somebody, and they thought if they could make this 10 of Pentacles get this money, that they would be able to divorce. So it's giving me the energy of someone that's married to somebody that has a lot of money, that keeps somebody on a very short rope or a very short leash, and somebody, they don't have the money and they have to be married to this person. But if they can get their own money and a large lump sum of it, they can divorce from somebody. This might be a water sign, and they thought they were going to get this money by sacrificing you. Okay. Because you have some kind of star energy, or somebody, if this is not a marriage, somebody was in a contract with an entity, a business, a country, or something. Somebody was in some kind of contract that they wanted to get out of. Okay. But they're financially codependent to whatever this contract is, whether marriage or business. And they, by sacrificing you because of your star quality energy, that would get them the money they need to get out of a contract, a bind, a marriage, something that someone was in. Okay. And that's why they were so emotional. Okay. Tell me more about this mental health evaluator. The 8 of Wands. Someone that they were working with from the past, but they can't plan something around you. So somebody connected to Switzerland was a mental health evaluator that was working with a Capricorn. YouTube employee manipulating your stats. Tell me about who this mental health evaluator is. A North African, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a water sign. Tell me about this mental health evaluator. This is someone, a friend or family member of somebody's ex, that they were going to utilize to claim that you were mentally ill. So you wouldn't, if you're on a platform on YouTube, they were going to utilize to claim you were mentally ill and couldn't pay your own bills, but you could perform on a platform, and they needed a portion of your money to be set aside for you so they could pay your bills for you. It was something like that going on. This mental health evaluator. And they might have been putting your money in an account because they didn't want you to have any money. They didn't want you to have any money so you'd be able to do the things you need to do. Someone might be someone's father. Somebody could be someone's stepfather. Somebody's name could be Lysander Donnelly. This is someone on your child's dad's side of the family. Someone might be Puerto Rican. Somebody might be in the CIA. Clarify this, Lee. Energy, Holy Spirit. What did this person do? They were closed emotionally and they worked on something with somebody. They worked, this might be a Pisces. There might be a Pisces named Lee. They work with somebody to drain somebody by making an offer to a father figure. This King of Cups might be this Aries. There might be an Aries with a Pisces placement that they work together with, okay, along with an air sign to drain your energy or to drain someone's energy. Who's a stepfather energy? Somebody that was going, okay, a Leo might have a stepfather. So there might be a Leo energy that might have a stepfather, or someone's stepfather might be a Leo, or some kind of boss energy that was expecting something to happen very quickly, but now they can't recover from something. Tell me about this person in the CIA. Tell me about this person in the CIA. it was a missed opportunity for somebody in the CIA to get away with this these shenanigans with this whole mental health thing. The Ace of Swords, because someone got clarity because their magic backfired. And tell me about this Puerto Rican. It's a narcissist. Tell me about this Puerto Rican. This Puerto Rican might work in the CIA. The Five of Pentacles. They could be isolating themselves right now. Tell me about this Puerto Rican. This might be a younger person. There might be a younger man or woman. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or have a placement in the past that was trying to help these people get a judgment in reverse. But this person might be in poverty or isolating themselves right now. Tell me about Alabama. Tell me about Alabama. Somebody can't move forward, a night energy. Somebody can't move forward. They might have either gotten fired from their job or these people are no longer working together. A King of Swords and a King of Wands reverse energy. This might be a woman or a man in very sexual energy, a night energy. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. Somebody might be connected to, or any other sign. They are connected to Alabama in some kind of a way. And they were trying to get away with something, but they're not working with these people anymore because you're still moving forward. They might have been working with someone from Alabama to do spell work and magic on you. They might have been bringing people to wherever you are from Alabama to gang stalk and follow you. Okay. But they're not all working together anymore. So somebody brought some people from Alabama. You might have noticed people with Alabama tags following you around. For somebody, you had people with Alabama tags. For somebody, you might have noticed a lot of Tennessee and Alabama tags. And you could live in the North. You could live somewhere completely else. And you might have had people following you around with different tags. Those are people that they've recruited from the South and other places to follow you around and do spell work on you. They're touching me right now. Yes. Yep. A whole Ace of Pentacles with a Knight of Pentacles. They might have hired for this job, or this is a younger earth sign. This might be an earth sign that is in the Five of Pentacles reverse right now, that was working with somebody, that was working with a father figure from Alabama. Somebody's stepfather might be from Alabama. Tell me about what happened in this European country. What happened in this European country? What took place in this European country? The Ace of Cups. That might be where a lot of the energy somebody might have been expecting something. Somebody was expecting something to work. They were expecting to get victory and success, but they got very emotional. Why? Somebody is drowning in their emotions because they were expecting to have victory and success in a European country, but they couldn't move to calmer waters because something got illuminated. Oh, what did they do in this European country? They got cut off. They got cut off from this bank. Somebody traveled to a European country that might have a bank in the country you live in too, because they figured maybe if we try to withdraw the money and use a notary or use a system in another country, we can pull it off and get away with it. Or maybe we can get a lookalike to pretend that they're you to withdraw this money. Somebody literally traveled to a European country to withdraw money from a bank that might be, in whatever country you're into. And tell me about PNC Bank once more. Somebody was doing spell work and watching something. Somebody's been watching an account. Somebody's been keeping an eye on a bank account and doing spell work. But the devil in reverse, What is this? Two of Cups. This Aquarius. I cannot make this shit up, y'all. I cannot make this shit up. Once again, this Aquarius has been doing spell work on you, collaborating people to follow you out your home every day, driving on the street, walking through the parks, walking through the grocery store, people surrounding you at all times, throwing spell work at you. Got a kitchen witch following you, and they're doing spell work. They're keeping tabs with this Capricorn connected to Switzerland, and they're keeping an eye on a bank account in PNC Bank while they're doing spell work, trying to sacrifice you. Every single fucking day, they're throwing spell work at you, trying to sacrifice you and coordinate with people to get rid of you. They're working with a Capricorn that's connected to Switzerland and keeping an eye on a bank account in PNC Bank. This Aquarius. There is a Aries Pisces. This man might be an Aries sun, a Pisces moon. This man might live in Virginia, like Richmond or Henrico or something like that. Somebody's in Virginia. Somebody's in Virginia. An Aries Pisces that work with a Taurus, that work together with a Taurus energy to pull some type of scam on you. Okay? With someone that works at YouTube to get your money by using a notary to try to say you had a mental health issue. This man collaborated with your child's father. They collaborated with your child's father to drain your energy. This could be somebody's ex that worked with their child's father to drain your energy. Tell me about this scientist. Somebody is stressed out right now. Why is this scientist stressed out? Why is this scientist energy stressed out? A King of Wands. All right, so I don't know. There might be a scientist that's stressed out right now about someone they're very attracted to that's a narcissist. Okay, the Hierophant. Somebody might work for the government and they're burdened right now. Why is this scientist burdened right now? Matter of fact, let's go into that. I don't like seeing that Hierophant energy, the NSA. Oh boy. Tell me about this scientist. Tell me what I need to know about this scientist. This scientist might have been working with a tarot card reader, or they might have several tarot card readers under surveillance. Again, look, I shuffled it and it's still coming out. A tarot card reader that's insecure. Your light triggers them. But I'm getting something else. I think this has to do with several tarot card readers that they might have under surveillance by a scientist. I feel like somebody is observing people and they're observing the energy because of, our ability to channel our energy through our hands. I know I do it. It's not, a lot of people, have a certain energy where they can do this. You've seen David Blaine, the magician, pull playing cards out and do basically the same thing because he had that type of energy. But it's a scientist, I feel like, that might be studying a lot of tarot card readers that have the ability to channel energy through their hands, and that might watch and want to do studies on certain people. The way we pull cards and get the messages, and they know if you're real or not, because they can tell when them cards that are flying out your hands are perfectly lining up with whatever you're talking about, and you're not playing no parlor tricks, and you're not lining cards up, and you're not writing exactly what you want to come out and only using those cards because you already know that's going to come out. They can see when you're not pulling tricks. Y'all know what I'm talking about, writing on index cards. And if you have the gift, of course, you can do it with index cards too. But it's a lot of people that don't deal cards at all whatsoever, or have any type of spiritual intuition at all whatsoever. that write on a bunch of index cards and just hold them up literally, that work for YouTube, and they give them to do spell work. They give them 1 million goddamn views and a nice big paycheck. But there are a lot of tarot card readers that are under scientist evaluation. I feel like that's what I'm picking up on here. Someone is a Black woman that an ally they collaborated or associated with. So there might be a Black woman that is their ally that might be a tarot card reader as well. Okay, and a West African and an ex of yours that all work together. I feel like someone might have wanted to study you. Clarify the scientist energy. So, but this is God, divine intervention. Yeah, they were studying you. They wanted to study you. Somebody might be Ethiopian. Somebody wanted to study your DNA. Somebody wanted to conduct studies on what the fuck you are. Amen. Somebody wanted to conduct a study on what you are. So they wanted to keep you in place, but they didn't want you to make above a certain amount of money so that they can keep you in a place they could study you. So you can't move around, so that they could conduct studies in your home. They could conduct studies where you live at, and they could observe after they attack you in your home and do all kind of spell work and break in your house and put shit in your water and see if you still show up and are able to function. Somebody needed you in a place where they could watch you, monitor you, surveillance you, and study you every single day. Okay. They work with an ex of yours, someone in the CIA, a scientist, someone in the military. They work with a Black woman that's a tarot card reader, or several, who your light triggers, so that they could study you. Now, tell me about this scientist military energy. Yeah, their secret came out, the moon card in reverse, of what they were doing to oppress somebody. The Three of Cups, how they all work together to stop your money, how they all work together to say you were crazy and to stop your money, so this scientist could have you in a position where they could study your ass. What else about this scientist energy? Okay, this might even be a warlock scientist. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy that works for the military. Again, that same motherfucking warlock scientist that works for the military, that wanted to drain your energy while they hack you, while they control your money and hack your finances, and hack your life, to frustrate you, block your phone, block your laptop, create all these Mercury retrograde problems with your technology while you become frustrated and they harness your energy. That was part of their science experiment. Okay. What is happening right now with this scientist military energy? Someone didn't see that that's what they were actually doing. King of Cups energy. Because somebody was in their ego and somebody was okay with something. And right now, somebody could be in conflict or fighting. What is the Five of Wands? About they're fighting right now, and because somebody could have withdrawn, or somebody could be holding back. Yeah, somebody's standing their ground to somebody because they feel like they were manipulated into going along with something. The Three of Cups reverse. This was a friendship that they had, and they're pulling this friendship back from this person because they feel backstabbed and betrayed. Because this was a science experiment. Okay, it was a science experiment, and they missed an opportunity to reverse an ending with you to avoid a tower. So this is someone that might be an ex of yours. Who is this ex that missed an opportunity with you because of this science experiment? Someone getting bad karma. Clarify that King of Cups energy. Clarify that King of Cups energy. Yeah, they were helping these people to try to get away with a crime. I guess they thought it was just about money. They were helping these people to try to get away with pulling off a crime, to get away with some money, but they couldn't get away with it. Yep. A King of Pentacles. All right. And what is going to happen with this bank account now in PNC before we get ready to wrap this up? All right. Clarify Colorado for me very quickly, please. This is God, divine intervention happening right now. Tell me about Colorado before I close this out. Tell me about Colorado. Someone with this full energy. The Hermit reverse. Someone might have Virgo in their chart. Tell me about somebody, a Queen of Pentacles. This might be an earth sign with broken thinking. They could be connected to your family. They're having a tower right now. Why is Colorado having a tower right now? Someone could be an earth sign in Colorado that's having a tower right now because they didn't see that someone would get their complete wish fulfillment. The 10 of Cups, a Page of Pentacles. Somebody is not. They didn't see something. That something wouldn't have an effect that they thought it would have. Clarify this Page of Pentacles. They didn't see that this Emperor energy would end up having to rebuild something, and they wouldn't have the effect on you they thought. There is an earth sign from Colorado that thought that this Emperor energy, Aries, whatever sign, was going to be able to have an effect on you. They thought they'd be able to romance you, do magic on you, and then do spell work to make you crazy so that they could get this judgment over you. And they didn't see that it would never work. They didn't think that you would be happily single. Okay. So somebody from Colorado now is stressed out because they thought they were going to get, what was their complete wish fulfillment? They thought they were going to get a 10 of Pentacles, but now they're in the 5 of Pentacles and they're having to rebuild their life. So somebody from Colorado is needing to rebuild their life because they thought that some Emperor energy was going to have an effect on you. Okay. But the 4 of Wands reverse, somebody might have to do something very quickly. They separated from someone, a kitchen witch energy that they were with, and they wanted to quickly come toward an Empress. And they can't. The 9 of Swords reverse. This motherfucker can't come toward you. Baby, you've been moved to calmer waters years ago. Child, whoever you are, maybe up to 6 years ago, bitch, with the 6 of Swords, maybe up to 6 years ago, you might have been moved to calmer waters on all these goofy motherfuckers. Somebody thought they would be able to trick you or get back in your energy. Bitch, after you, bitch, I can see you. I can see everything you do in type energy. You understand? Whoever you are, you understand how this Aries or whoever this Emperor is work with a Taurus, okay, and work with your family and work with everybody else to try to get away with a theft. I just heard Rita. Somebody's name might be Rita, R-I-T-A. I keep hearing the name Rita. I don't know why I'm seeing a toe. I'm just seeing like somebody's foot. I'm seeing like a big toe, and then I'm seeing the toe that's next to the big toe, and it's way longer than all the other toes. It's something weird. I don't know. The Empress reverse is in a mental imprisonment right now. Okay. About being able to do some magic with the Emperor in the reverse. I can't make it up and taking a risk because that shit ain't never gonna motherfucking work ever. And what's going to become of this money in this bank account, PNC Bank? These motherfuckers sure as hell ain't gonna get it. Three of Cups reverse. All they can do with this Aquarius is watch that bank account and come up with ways to try to kill you before you find out about it. The King of Cups reverse. These people that somebody can't regulate their emotions right now about it. A Queen of Swords. Somebody is very emotional right now because they're burdened about this bank account. This could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini that's very unhappy about not being able to access this money and create an illusion. So there's some money in PNC Bank. What's going to happen to this judgment? There might be a judgment in how this money gets distributed. Tell me about this judgment in PNC Bank. Because of this injustice, this Knight of Cups reverse, false person, the military scientist, warlock, hacker, because of an injustice they did in the past, making you into a science experiment, the secret came out about how something might be coming out in the news. The Queen of Wands. Somebody might be collaborating with somebody or working with somebody. Somebody's not going to get a new start. They didn't get what they were expecting at all. And the truth is coming out. They're going to provide clarity. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify that Ace of Swords. Somebody feels powerless because somebody is going to have to provide clarity. They didn't think about something the right way. You being a star. So it could be a thing where y'all know how they found a star of Jesus, whatever. They locate and read astrology about certain souls that are going to be bound to a body that might be very ancient and old souls that might shine very brightly, that might have a very divine calling or purpose. So imagine like Michael Jackson and somebody does astrology while his mama pregnant and they find out, oh my God, Michael Jackson is going to be known all over the world. And little Michael Jackson is star quality. It's his destiny. It's more than his destiny. It's more than Beyonce's destiny. These are people. Now imagine someone finds this out when you're a child and instead they put you into foster care and they have people that are karmics around you. And then they control your environment at all times through gang stalking to put you in a neighborhood, a community, get you into a job and hide you so that they could use your energy, and a whole bunch of other people can use your energy to study you. Like imagine taking little Michael Jackson before he had the chance to grow up, because I caught him before it happened. Even if you're like a time traveler, say you traveled back in time and you catch Michael Jackson as a newborn baby and kidnap him from his mother, and because you know in the future who he becomes, and instead you lock him in your basement and be like, moonwalk and spin down there, motherfucker. We're gonna stick pins in you, we're gonna study you, we're gonna throw you scraps, and we're gonna torment and torture you, and we're gonna utilize all your fucking energy. Okay, it's almost that type energy. Somebody knew that you have this star quality energy, and they figured if we can get you and get you off of your destiny and put you into poverty and keep you there, we can study you, poke you, prod you, pimp you out to scientists, study you. We can keep you unable to move and relocate, so we can practice doing spell work on you. We can conduct experiments coming in and out your home, testing different things. And then we can even put you, let you be on a platform and see how your energy comes out there. And then we'll take the money for it and still breadcrumb you so that we can control you. Somebody did a whole lot to your ass. Somebody did a whole fucking lot to your ass. And there might be a judgment. They're pulling their energy back. Final message. Final message. This shit don't make no damn sense. It don't make no sense at all. Final message. You had a Capricorn connected to Switzerland. There was a Capricorn connected to Switzerland that wanted to utilize your energy because this could even be the president of a country. But it's either a marriage or a contract or something that they're connected to where they are financially codependent to something. This could be a marriage or a contract or I don't know, something dealing with whoever this Capricorn connected to Switzerland is, where they're financially codependent to something and they wanted to use your energy to do magic to make something go in their favor regarding a contract. This could be a business contract if this is the president of a country, or this could be a marriage. But I feel like it might have something to do with business in which they're financially codependent to something or someone, an entity that they were going to utilize your energy to get out of. Okay. Whoever this Capricorn connected to Switzerland is. Okay. They wanted your energy bad. It could even be something political that they really, really wanted, that they're codependent to. Something about business they're codependent to, they were trying to break free of. And yes, what? They're burdened, but they feel way down because of work or someone that they were working with, because they're closed emotionally to the person. The 10 of Pentacles reverse. They're closed emotionally to somebody, and their money is not good. Okay, because they couldn't get whatever the expectation was. They couldn't pull a crime off. I feel like this Capricorn was going to use, whoever this Capricorn is, they were going to utilize your energy as collateral, possibly for maybe other people they're connected to do something. And they're connected to Switzerland again. It has something to do with a large amount of money they were going to manifest using your energy, this Capricorn. Okay. But either way, the cycle is over. So there was a Capricorn that was going to use your energy, scientists that wanted to study you. There were some karmic tarot card readers that were working with an ex of yours. Somebody was working with your baby daddy. Child, it was so many people in your fucking energy. All right, final message. The 5 of Wands. Something's not going to go in somebody's favor. This could be somebody that's getting a brand new start or having to rebuild something or starting from a beginning. This might be someone that might be having to start at a beginning point in their life again to rebuild something. Somebody might be now doing things by the book or by the rules. In King of Swords energy. Something's not going in their favor with this Queen of Wands. And somebody's very unhappy about something. What's the Moon card? Someone's overly emotional about something that was kept hidden, that you were independent financially and single, because they're fighting about that. Who's this Page of Pentacles? The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so somebody, this King of Swords, it has something to do with them doing something by the book or by the rules. You were not supposed to be single. Somebody, there was the Queen of Wands, like might be whoever this Capricorn connected to Switzerland was in bed with, so to speak, with business. That was dependent upon your star quality energy to do magic with. This is somebody that might be the president of a country or high up in the occult that might hold a political position somewhere. And they made a contract with a lot of people. Your child's father, an ex of yours that might be an Aries, Pisces, Aries sun, Pisces moon or something. And then someone else you might have dated, maybe. This person was supposed to stay connected to you in a relationship so that they could have constant access to your energy to filter up to this Capricorn energy. But in order to stay in your energy and connected to you, they had to be on good behavior on some level. They couldn't just throw you in the gutter, buying your finances, leave you with no food, a fucked up house, no heat, no cold, no nothing, no money, in complete utter gutter poverty, and expect you to still be willing to give to them, have sex with them, be in a relationship with them. Somebody thought that you were going to be willing to be in a relationship with someone and keep giving your energy to somebody while you're living in utter poverty with no food and not shit that you fucking need. And that wasn't the deal. That was not the contract. This person, in order to maintain some level of civility with you, they would have had to provide for you on some fucking level. I mean, goddamn. But they were not realistic with their expectation. Somebody thought that they could be in a relationship with you and do absolutely nothing. They thought they literally, they would do spell work to make you completely broke and then do nothing for you at all whatsoever and just come get your energy anytime they wanted to, while they ran around with a kitchen witch or something like that. And whoever you are, I feel like you might have been in some bitch, you must be lying type energy. You might have instantly picked up on this person and cut them out your energy completely. And they might have been lying to this Capricorn about their relationship to you. You have no relationship with this person at all whatsoever. Okay. But they thought that they would be able to be some kind of Don Juan and come get your energy anytime they wanted to. And they tried to utilize the kitchen witch energy in order to give this Capricorn what they wanted. And that kitchen witch's energy was rotten, so they couldn't do the magic they wanted to do. So that's when they started attacking you, trying to harness your energy, since you wouldn't let this fool come in your energy with no expectations of provision, of providing anything for you at all whatsoever, and thinking they were going to be able to just come in and have sex with you anytime they want to. No expectation of providing shit for you at all whatsoever. Nothing. Pot to piss in, window to pour it out of, food, nothing at all whatsoever. And in actuality, you are still thriving financially. You're a 9 of Pentacles. You're single, you're self-sufficient, and you still are able to make ends meet financially. And this Capricorn is mad about it because their expectation was this person would at least have enough fucking sense to show up on some motherfucking level. This idiot expected to literally show up empty-handed with nothing at all whatsoever, not a single damn thing, with an entitlement complex to the point of delusion, and would have access to your energy to give to this Capricorn. And this Capricorn is like, I hired the wrong man for the job. How could you expect and think that you would be able to just completely do absolutely nothing and this person to still be available to you? You did absolutely nothing at all. You put no kind of work in. Are you an idiot? It's almost like that type energy. So this King of Wands, this might be that Capricorn energy. They're frustrated. This person has to get a new start in their life now, and they're fighting because it's not going to go in their favor. And their agenda, they wanted to keep it hidden or secret, and they can't. Their agenda is to treat you like complete utter gutter shit and then come and collect your energy. And this Capricorn feels like, goddamn, you couldn't at least do a little bit, goddamn bitch. Throw a bitch a loaf of bread. Goddamn, you literally do absolutely nothing. That's like somebody showing up at your door that you ain't never seen before in your life. And hey, how you doing? How you doing? Don't you want to just have sex with me and give me all your energy for no reason? And by the way, I'm going to abuse you too. An idiot. And he's like, what the hell? What were you thinking? What the fuck were you thinking? They were thinking that you were going to be a King of Wands reverse energy, or they weren't thinking. There was a woman they were attached to, a kitchen witch, that was doing all the thinking for them. So whoever this kitchen witch energy is, they were telling them, you don't have to do nothing for them. spit on them, talk shit, don't answer their call. If they say hello in the morning, wait 3 days and then send them a 1-word text. Give them your ass to kiss. This kitchen witch energy was doing all the thinking for the ass. This kitchen witch was like, don't worry, because this kitchen witch was projecting how people treat her. This kitchen witch was projecting the energy that she's in, her low self-esteem, what she will accept. As long as you throw some money at her, she'll accept anything. So she thought that you would accept anything too. If she texts you good morning, wait 3 days and then text 1 word. Okay, this is the type of things they were not thinking for themselves. They were listening to the kitchen witch, and the kitchen witch told them to do something or say something to you, like ghost them. After they say good morning to you or hello, wait 3 days and then just send them a wave and then block them and wait 3 months. Matter of fact, wait 6 months and then contact them again. I'm just using it as an example. And they were like, you sure that's going to work? Yeah, you're going to have this person on their knees begging. Bitch, you ain't never speak to that motherfucker again. You instantly cut that motherfucker out your energy instantly. Oh, child, y'all are dumb. You were on some, y'all are dumb. Y'all are really, really dumb. And this motherfucker can't think with his own mind. He got a King of Wands reverse kitchen witch with a low IQ advising him on how to treat a whole motherfucking high priestess, empress, hierophant motherfucking energy. Bitch, you must be out your motherfucking mind. You damn near gotta beg one of these bitches to be with you. You damn near better get on your knees and fucking beg these type energies, hierophant, empress, motherfucking high priestess, to be with your ass. And what the fuck? Child. But this kitchen witch ain't shit. You know, she's in the gutter. So she would accept, as long as you pay her, she would accept that kind of treatment. No amount of money would you allow or accept from any man to disrespect you, because you're an empress. That means you're abundant and you can manifest your own money. You are not for sale. You have to be worthy to pull the sword from the stone. You got to be fucking worthy. It's not just about money. But this motherfucker wasn't even trying to give you money or nothing. Entitlement complex to the point of delusion. Because again, this is someone that can't think for themselves. They're following up with a kitchen witch that told them step by step how to get kicked out of your life and energy forever. And then after it happened, this person was like, hey, what happened? I don't understand. Okay, what do I do now? She won't talk to me and she blocked me. It's been a year and now I can't just walk right back to her life. I don't understand what happened. Okay, don't worry about it. We'll just harness her energy another way. Matter of fact, we'll kill her and make her energy go into me. This kitchen witch led this motherfucker with no brain. We're going to call this motherfucker the Wizard of Oz. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Hello, I am the lion who had no brain. The scarecrow. Yeah. This motherfucker is like the motherfucking scarecrow in the Wizard of Oz. It's nothing but straw in this motherfucker brain. You see all that yellow straw? This motherfucker was like, oh, if only I had a brain. If only I had a brain and I could think for myself. What do I do now, kitchen witch? I waited 3 days to respond to her. And then I just sent a wave. And then I blocked her for 3 months. And I haven't heard from her yet. 3 years have gone by and I still haven't heard from her. I thought you said this would work. Well, don't worry. This kitchen witch literally led this person down the path of destruction, making each decision this kitchen witch made for this person, if I only had a brain energy, it only led them deeper into a hole and deeper and deeper and deeper with their crackhead tactics. Literally making every situation worse, more worse than it needed to be. Whether I said that right or not, I don't give a fuck. You understood. And then when they put them in a bad situation, like on the outs with you, let me make it even worse. Let's try to kill them, just doing death spells so this bitch energy can go into me. And then when that didn't work, okay, well, let's go and kill them in the physical. Let's kidnap them. Let's have someone shoot them, follow them around. Let's have 5 people follow them around and have them shot, beat up, and killed. It's like every decision was worse than the last decision that this kitchen witch would come up with. And it would get dumber and more crackish. Every fucking idea this kitchen witch put in this, if I only had a brain energies mind, it became more and more crackish. Each idea was worse than the last. And they still following this kitchen witch down this fucking yellow brick road, shit ass road. This is the brown shit road, not the yellow brick road, into complete poverty, into complete desolation, with another bad decision, and one worse than that, and another crackhead idea, and another crackhead idea, and another crackhead idea, until they lost everything. Before they realized, God damn it, I kept listening. They followed them to, I mean, like they have a brain. And now, this is the expression on this man's face. Look at his face. I want you to see the shit. Look at, he's looking to his eyes, if you can see it. He's looking to the side, like the emperor in the picture. He's like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have listened to her. Or maybe he's not. Maybe he's still listening to her ass. Her ideas became crackhead ideas. And she functions like a crackhead and thinks like a crackhead. And this is who he was listening to until he got kicked out your energy. No, don't give her nothing. She don't need nothing for food. She don't need nothing, toilet, nothing. She don't give her nothing. Make her beg. Oh, she won't talk to you. Well, let's kill her then. Oh, okay. Her body doesn't respond to death spells. She's spiritually protected. All right, well, let's shoot her. Oh, we can't shoot her either. Okay, let's follow her around, even though I know I'm being watched. Yeah. Crackhead. A fucking crackhead. You listening to a crackhead with a fat ass. You're listening to a crackhead with a fat ass. If I only had a brain. And she done made, every decision is worse than the last. Every decision is worse than the last. Everyone. Every last decision. Give me a final card so I can wrap this up. Child. We got to learn how to discipline our sexual energy and our ego. We have to learn to, it's like, if you stroke my ego and tell me I'm right, even when I'm wrong, and suck my dick, you can get anything, and got a fat ass, you can get anything out of me you want. I'll listen to whatever you say, because clearly you have wisdom. Clearly you have wisdom, because you tell me I'm right when I'm wrong, and you never go against me, and you suck my dick and lick my ass and toss my salad, and you have a fat ass. So that means that you're intelligent, and clearly I should listen to you. Child, somebody is about to learn the lesson of their life about finding balance in aspects of their character that have led to their demise. You got to balance your ego, and you have to discipline your sexual energy. Otherwise, it's going to cloud your judgment, and you're going to follow the wrong person, baby, man or woman. All right, what is the final message, Holy Spirit? Final message. Oh, there it is. All right. So there might be an emperor in some narcissistic energy, or due to that might be extremely emotionally childish. This might be an adult with the mind of a child, okay, that is out of a contract now, or out of a marriage. This person might be extremely They might be a grown man with the mind of a child when it comes to their emotions. They can function in the adult world and do their job, but when it comes to their emotions, they literally have the mind of an 8-year-old. Don't just look like an 8-year-old boy holding his ice cream cone. Yeah, this is someone very childish, okay, with the mind emotionally of a child, and they might now be getting divorced. One final card. They might be getting divorced from somebody to end a conflict. So what I'm getting is this person wants to come toward you now to make you, because this was very serious business for the Capricorn, getting your energy. Getting your energy for this Capricorn was serious business, and he was supposed to take it very seriously. Okay. So he feels like to end the conflict, he has to get rid of the kitchen witch and end his contract or marriage or commitment to her in order to get into your energy, to end the conflict with the Queen of Wands, which might be whoever he's in business with. It could be that Capricorn, to get your energy and give it to him. Because the only way he feels that you accept him is if he comes correct and comes all the way correct and is not connected to a bunch of demons. Now, what he doesn't realize is he can never connect with you, whoever you are. Whoever you are, you don't want this motherfucker and never did. But I don't know why this is out here. What else, Holy Spirit? He thinks he's going to end a conflict by ending something with a kitchen, which you don't want this motherfucker. What the fuck? Death card. Clarify the death card. Somebody might be ending something with an Empress in the reverse. Maybe he'll find somebody else to energy harvest from or try to make an offer to. Just not your ass. What's the Empress reverse? Okay, someone that wanted to win at all costs, so that they could be like you, financially independent and stable. They're frustrated. Someone wanted to be single, and they're heartbroken because this is an earth sign. This is an earth sign that they're ending something with. So they're ending a marriage with an earth sign, possibly end a fire sign. So I feel like they were in a marriage or a contract with both a fire sign and they were married to an earth sign, the devil reverse. And to end the conflict, he's divorcing an earth sign and getting out of something with a fire sign because he had an ego death that he could do magic and force you to become a part of this and get your energy. See, whoever this man is, he thought he would be able to stay married to an earth sign and have a side piece as a fire sign was going to be the side piece, and he's married to an earth sign. So the earth sign might be who he has children with. And he thought that they were going to all eat off your energy and you were going to be like the battery for all of them because of the money he was going to get from the Capricorn. And the kitchen witch wanted you instead to be the side piece and her to be put on a pedestal while they all use your energy. Bitch, you must be fucking crazy. The kitchen witch, this trollop energy, wanted to be put on a pedestal and you to be like the gutter, even though you were going to be the main reason everybody was provided for with your energy. And they thought they were going to be able to do spell work over you to make you their battery so he could provide for his wife and children this fire sign, kitchen witch, trollop energy. And then you were going to be subservient to these. You were going to be added to this polygamy of dysfunction. But you were going to be treated like the trash. You were going to be little gutter, that the little nothing that gets nothing. You were not going to get any money. You were not going to get any benefits. You were going to live in the gutter. You were going to barely have money for food. And a trollop and his wife were all going to be living well off of your energy. This is what this motherfucker thought he was going to do to you. This is what he thought he was going to do to you. And you are the high priestess, hierophant, star, empress. But he thought that he was going to make you into something that ain't shit when you were everything and are everything and will always be. And none of them are anything without you. None of them. The fuck? Somebody got the game fucked up. Either way, I think this motherfucker wants to walk away from them because they were a bad investment and come toward you. But I think whoever you are, you trying to get the fuck away from everybody. One last card, Holy Spirit. Someone is very emotional right now. They could be a Gemini or someone that they separated from. Might be very emotional right now. Final message. Because you ain't taking no motherfucking risk. Bitch, you ain't taking no risk. The fuck you thought you was gonna make somebody into trash? That's everything. You must be out your monkey ass mind. You ain't taking it. You cuss that motherfucker out. The Page of Swords reverse. Let me tell y'all something real quick. In a lot of cultures, and I know a lot of African cultures, it's not an uncommon thing back in the olden days for a person with the type of energy that you have coming from like a polygamous society, because it was polygamy before this one man, one woman. The world has always been polygamous, always. Okay, that's always been a thing. It was a way of life, and it still is for a lot of people. Okay, but it was some kind of thing where in certain villages there would be somebody, a woman that would have a certain type of energy, whether she's a high priestess, a seer, or she has that, star abundant energy that you can do a lot of manifesting with. And this particular woman, she would be with someone in that village of maybe or maybe the head or the king of that village. She would be one of his wives because of the type of energy she has that's very abundant. And they would use her energy, for protection and for things they were manifesting for the village, because it's one big family, and it's certain people with divine energy that had certain positions. Okay. But you take care of that person. Of course, you're not going to have them living in the gutter with no food, in poverty, impoverished, and treat them and abuse them, because then how are you going to use their energy by having them in that energy? No, that's a person that you uphold. That's a person that you provide for. That's a person that you revere, that you respect. That's a person that you want to take care of and provide and afford a comfortable lifestyle. Make sure that they have protection. Make sure that they have provision, food, and the things that they need. You don't toss them in a gutter, in a hole, in a pit somewhere, and stomp all over them and spit on them. And by the way, I want you to provide. I want to utilize your energy to manifest for this whole fucking village. No, it didn't work like that. You are a person of high honor and a person of respect. If you're a part of a village long ago, many years ago, or a community, and you are the high priestess in that community, or you are some kind of seer energy, and they need your energy, you're to be respected, you're to be revered, you're to be protected, you're to be made provisions for, and to be made to be comfortable. Not to be abused and mistreated, and they expect to be able to utilize your energy. That shit sounds crazy. Then again, you got a whole bunch of motherfuckers out here that have thrown capitalism into the game. Let's just see how much money and how much energy we can get from this person without having to do anything for them. A whole bunch of straw motherfuckers that are unfit to rule. They are unfit to make decisions. If I only had a brain type energies that are unfit to run a village. They are unfit and unqualified to be able to run a family, to run a community. They're unfit with a balanced perspective, be a leader, to their people, to their community, because they're unjust and they're greedy and they're self-serving. Guys, I love you. I am QUAN. I will be back. And this is I Have No Cups Tarot.